Hear me now, I hope. Okay, let me see if you can hear me now. Can you guys hear me? You guys hear me now? Okay, perfect. All right. All right, perfect. Let me welcome everybody in. Hey Nathan, fabulous moderator, welcome in. Nathan, you know what? I haven't listened to it yet. I will go back and listen to it. Biden's speech. I know you gave me a little link to it, and I don't think I've watched it yet. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I will. Hey, Mark Scheimer, thank you so much. Woohoo! Thank you for the donation, Mark. Appreciate it. And I'm just going to go in and say hi to everyone, and then we'll go back to questions. So if you're new here, what we're doing is you guys are asking me yes or no questions about this political climate we're in and current events. I'm not doing any personal readings. And it's yes or no questions so I can ask my pendulum. And then make sure you put the questions in all caps, okay? And then at the end, we'll have a giveaway. So, yeah, let me go in and say hi to everybody, and then I'll come back into the questions, okay? Let me see. Christina Mello, Wounded Healers, Genesis, Nadia, Bless 54, EMT Girl, fabulous moderator. Everybody, welcome in. Lunar Muse, La Quinta, Gibson, Linda, Russell, Michelle Skanes, Elizabeth Cisco, Kimberly Dixon, Cecilia, Christopher Cotton, JMR, Cannabis Queen, Joe Purdy, welcome in. And Cannabis Queens, is it your mom that watches? Joanne Purdy, Blueberry, Martin Perez, Patricia Taylor Starnes, Kimberly Dixon, Book Mama, welcome in. Let me see, got any more people? Kelly McCall, Christopher Cotton, Susie Cat, Nadia Thompson, Michelle, I got Michelle Skanes already. Okay, and Juliana Kennedy, CPA, Godiva 777, Carol Newsom, and Frida Darnell. Everybody, welcome in. Okay, let me go back up to the top. And you guys already got questions for me. Okay, Mark Scheimer has a question. Will there be a point where JB, KH, and TW might have to get the Orange Menace out before Epstein files come out? Let me think that. Will there be a point where JB, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, who's TW? I should know this. Might have to get the Orange Menace out before the Epstein files come out. Okay. Let me ask it like this, Mark. Clear, Spirit. Will there be a point when Kamala and her team have to get the Orange Menace out before the Epstein files come out? No. Okay. And let me say thank you to Godiva 777. Thank you for the donation. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then Mark also has another one. Mark Scheimer says also, do they know there is going to be an insurrection? Let me ask. Clear, Spirit. Clear, Spirit. Does the Orange Menace and his cabinet know there's going to be an insurrection? It is just shaking. Clear, Spirit. Do they know, does Felon 50, what is it, Felon 45? Yeah. Clear, Spirit. Does Felon 45 know that his own MAGAs are going to go against him and cause another insurrection, but against him? Does he know this? No. Okay. I thought that's maybe why they're moving into those bunkers. Okay, Christina Mello says, hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing good. Did you see Governor Newsom in Texas? Oh my God, the video was shown by YouTuber Harry Simpson. Newsom was treated like a king. I did see it. Yeah, I did see it. I saw some of it. I guess he was there to thank them because they really got it started with by them leaving Texas, so they couldn't vote on basically fixing elections. They started the whole thing where he realized, okay, I gotta do Prop 50, and then that got it started. So he went to Texas to thank those senators for leaving the state when they were going to try to redistrict, and kind of brought it to this, to the stage, brought it out in front of everybody. Okay, great. Christina said that Joe Biden's speech was wonderful. Okay, I will watch that when I get off of here today. I was supposed to watch it this morning, and then something happened, and I didn't get a chance to watch it. Christina Mello says, when in Connecticut and other states have gotten our SNAP back, we got ours back yesterday. We here on Connecticut love our governor and Lamont Greatman. Christina, did your state already have the money? Because there's not very many, but a few states who had money to cover SNAP. So was that how you guys got covered, or did it come from the federal government? And let's talk about that. Please still contribute to the GoFundMe's, because this is very helter-skelter. Some states very little states had the funds to do it. Now Felon 45 he just went to the Supreme Court to say that he doesn't want to pay for SNAP benefits. Or not Supreme Court. He just went against them. What is it called? The word will come to me in a minute. He went against the proposal for SNAP and said he doesn't want to pay it. Period. Not even half. Nothing. Okay. What he's been doing is BSing all week about the SNAP benefits. Has he released the SNAP benefits in full? He hasn't even done partial SNAP benefits. Okay, there's quite a few of our family members here saying there's quite a few of our family members here saying that they have not got their SNAP benefits, and yeah, food wise they are not doing well, because you need to shop every week or every 2 weeks. So you guys, if you guys could please, if you can do it, please, in the description of this video is clickable links for GoFundMe. So if you can, please donate. Okay, guys? Everybody always wants to know what they can do at this time that we're going through all this. That's a great thing to do, to donate to our family members here, to their GoFundMes. Okay, and they're in the description, and they're clickable links. Just hit the link and you can go right to their GoFundMe. Okay. Yes, Christina said, don't forget about Boycott Mondays. She said, don't forget about Boycott Mondays. I say Boycott Friday, to love and respect to all the protesters. Yes, Boycott Mondays. And the other thing, Christmas, if you want to participate in this, Christmas is canceled, and so is Black Friday, except for not for children, not canceling for children or small businesses. You guys, why give all of our money to these corporations who don't support us? They need to learn a lesson. They need to learn who's in charge and why they're rich. And it's not themselves. It's us. And they need to support us and not support the felon in the White House. And plus, you can save so much money that we're going to need with these economic times. These economic times are rough. So we cannot be spending all of our money for Christmas when we still have to live with this craziness in the White House. I mean, hopefully it'll be out soon. But things aren't going to be straightened out right away. Things are messed up. So it's going to be jacked up for a while. So we're going to need our funds. And then a lot of times you'll spend money and put it on a card or whatever, or just be a little behind and then make it up when your taxes come in. We'll be able to take your tax money and put that tax money away. So this is a good thing all the way around. Number one, teach these companies they need to be taught a lesson. Okay. Okay. Let me see what everybody else is. Oh, I'm going through. Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm going down. Okay, I'm just scrolling down. Here we go. Okay, Christopher Cotton has a question about timing. Timing is not easy, so take the timing with a grain of salt, okay? Okay, Christopher Cotton has this question. Clear, Spirit, will the Orange Menace's removal occur on MLK Day in 2026? It's saying no. Let's ask this. Clear, Spirit, as the energy stands now, will Felon 45 be removed before the end of 2025? Okay, that's what I'm getting. He's going to be removed before the end of 2025. All right. Blueberry says, what do you use to smudge your pendulum? What I use is I have a, it's huge. I have a big piece of selenite. It's right here beside me. And this is very cleansing. So I just set, and this is where my pendulum lives. It lives right here in this little pocket right there. See? So it's always being cleansed. And also, this also charges it too. So, and it's called selenite. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. Okay. I've had it for a long time. Okay. Make sure if you guys have a question, you put in caps, okay? Okay, JMR says, will the government shutdown last through next year? Will it last until 2026? That's a good question. Clear, Spirit, will the government shutdown last until 2026? No. Somebody said, it said no. Somebody, a couple of the independent reporters came on today and said that they think that Schumer is going to cave and he's going to accept them just saying you'll get a vote in December for the about the health benefits, people's health benefits going up, the subsidies. What did he say the word? Why can't I not talk tonight? You know, the dollars that you need to get so that your insurance doesn't go sky high, those. And he said that they said that he might have agreed or wants to agree that they'll do this in December, take a vote on this. You can't trust the Republicans for nothing. So hopefully that's not true. Subsidies? There you go, subsidies. Can't say that word. Frida Darnell has a question. Spirit, clear, Spirit, will Kamala still be president in 2026? You guys, I've still been getting yes. I've been getting yes still. Thank you, Carol. Okay, let's find out about this. Michelle Skanes. Remember, timing is hard, but we'll do our best, okay? Clear, Spirit, is the shutdown going to be over by Thanksgiving? It is just shaking. Yeah, it's just shaking. So that's in flux still. Oh, that's a good question, Gail. Clear, Spirit, is Dr. Phil in the Epstein files? It is saying yes. And that makes sense because I like Dr. Phil. He just doesn't, we don't know who these damn people are, but why are you, I just wouldn't think of him. He seemed like he had a healthy mind and you're going to go with the Orange Menace? So he's on the Epstein files. Like I said, we don't know these people. Also, Clear, Spirit, is TD Jakes, is he in the Epstein files? Okay, no. Clear Spirit, is Dr. Oz in the Epstein files? Yep. That was another one I was surprised. That was all kissing the Orange Menace's butt. Says yes for both, allegedly. Okay. Kat has a good question. Clear Spirit, will the ICE agents be tried and convicted of their crimes? Yes. And I've always gotten yes, that they will be convicted of their crimes. Thank goodness. Godiva777 has a question. You guys, make sure you guys put it in caps, or I may end up skipping it by accident. But so put it in caps, okay, guys? Clear Spirit, will there be another attempt on 47's life because of the SNAP benefits? No. Let me ask this. Clear Spirit, is MAGA still planning on storming the White House like a January 6th style? Yes. Okay. Okay, Newsom is looking presidential. Will he remain governor? Okay, you guys, you know what's weird? Linda Russell has a question. Newsom is looking presidential. Will he remain governor of California? I have asked if he will ever be president of the United States, and I asked again today, and it said no. But let me ask that, and then I'll ask about the governor. Clear Spirit, will Governor Newsom ever be president of the United States? Isn't that crazy? He's very presidential. You think he would in the future sometime, and I've always gotten no, he's not going to be one of our presidents. Clear Spirit, will Governor Newsom get another, I don't know how many years you're governor for, term. Clear Spirit, will Governor Newsom get another term to be governor? Yes, so he'll stay governor for a while. But yeah, I've always gotten he's not ever going to be a president, which I'm really shocked about. Just a second, my thing fell off. Oh, it's still on me. Just 1 second, guys. Sorry. My stupid thing fell off. I'll just have to go the other way. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Let me keep going here. All right, where am I? Okay, here we are. Blueberry says, I got my snap. Okay, Blueberry says, I got my snap too. It came from the government. Okay, cool. Why is it all messed up? Like, why can't he just send it out to everyone? Why is it like a mess? And then he's right now trying to oppose it about them saying he has to pay full SNAP, and then he's also giving some people their SNAP. What? He's a weirdo. He's crazy. Excuse me. I thought that was horrific. Bless54 says, Orange Menace was restricting states from helping starving people. I heard about that. That is disgusting. There were like food banks and different grocery stores were like saying, show us your that you get SNAP, show us your SNAP card, and you can get half off your groceries, or just trying to help people out. And then Felon 45 said you can't do that. You can't help out SNAP recipients. I'm reading on that tomorrow. In fact, let me write that down, because I saw that last night. Felon 45 said you cannot assist SNAP recipients. Who the hell does he think he is? I know who he thinks he is. The devil. You're saying that children are going to go hungry, and they can't help children. or adults. What the hell is wrong with him? Oh. At this point, I don't know why he has anybody supporting him. Like, what the hell? Okay. All right, let me go back down in here. Newsom, orange restricting. Okay. Okay, Christina Mello says, yes, we did. Governor Lamont fought to get it. Okay. Laquita Gibson, if you would start I see your comment. If you would start a GoFundMe, and then you can email me and let me know that you have a GoFundMe, and I can put you on the list, okay? If you'd like to do so. Cecilia Anderson says, is $2,000 dividend coming this week from tariffs? You know he is full of crap. Let's ask. But as soon as I heard it, I was like, that's just another thing to get us off the SNAP benefits, to get us off the Epstein files, to get us off the high prices. Oh, I can't stand him. Clear Spirit, is the 2,000 dividend coming this week from tariffs? No. Clear Spirit, is the $2,000 dividends ever coming? Ever? No. See, I knew he was lying. If he's talking, he's lying. That's all he does. Okay, Blueberry said, I got full SNAP benefits. See, some of you guys are saying, no, I haven't got a damn thing. Some people are saying I got full. Some people are saying I got half. Some people are saying I didn't get anything. Cecilia said her cousin got hers in California. Now, Newsom had the money to pay, from what I understand, he had the money to pay for SNAP benefits for November for his people. So there were a few states who had the money already. Frida says Tennessee has not got ours. See, it's helter-skelter. It's ridiculous. EMT girl said still waiting for hers. That's just crazy. DM says, I think the blue states are getting their SNAP. Well, I could believe that because the Republican states are some of the poorest states. And those senators do not care about their people whatsoever. Even if they had the damn SNAP benefit money, they would probably hold it. They don't help their people for anything. I don't even know why the people that are the poor people in the South are voting for this. You're voting against your own interests. They're not going to help you. They want to get rid of SNAP. They want to get rid of every program. So I don't understand the support in the South or any area that of people who are poor. Like, why are you voting for that? Why are you voting for against your own interests? It's insane. Okay, Christina Mello says, did you see in the Oval Office where someone passed out and RFK Jr. ran off and Trumpenstein just stood there like a statue looking at him? Oh, I seen it. Did JFK, or not JFK, did RFK run away? Jeez. Yeah, I saw the Felon 45. He's just like this in his oafy self. This is his face. Didn't move an inch to help. Say, hey, get somebody in here. It doesn't do nothing. Just disgusting. Bless 54 says some church is not helping sending people to other places. Why? That's horrible. Cannabis Queen says, unfortunately, I'm in Ohio and we have not received anything on our SNAP. So very much to anyone here has donated to the thank you to anyone that has donated to the GoFundMe's. You are so welcome, Cannabis Queen. And I'm so sorry you haven't got it yet. It's insane. Okay, Wound Healers has quite a few questions we're going to ask them. Okay. Clear Spirit. Is Felon 45 planning to end SNAP? My pendulum's just shaking, so that's in flux. Clear, spirit. Let's ask this. Let's just ask, not if he's planning. Let's just ask if it's going to be okay. Clear, spirit. Is SNAP going to be safe? Oh, Lord. It's just shaking. It was shaking before when I asked. Okay, let's keep going. Clear, spirit. Is healthcare benefits going to be saved from going up in price? Okay, saying yes, that the healthcare is going to be safe from going up in price. Clear, spirit. Let me be more clear. So, are people going to be able to pay low premiums like they have right now? Yes. Not low, but lower. I know they're not low. Clear, spirit. Will Social Security be safe? Okay, Social Security looks like it's still going to be safe. Okay. Okay, Linda Russell says, why is Chuck Schumer and the new mayor of New York beefing with each other? Well, I guess Schumer has never endorsed the new mayor of New York. He never endorsed him because he believes that Israel needs to be punished for starving the people over there in the Arab countries. So that whole thing's a mess all the way around. I mean, the what is their name? Hamas should never went into that country and did those horrible things that they did. Like, that was disgusting, horrible. And holding people hostage and pillaging and raping and all this stuff, that's disgusting. On the other hand, Netanyahu, you should not attack innocent people like women and children and even men who are not even in the war. Go after the people who did it. So it's just a mess. So that's what I understand. Yes, Bless 54 says Orange Menace is trying to get our minds off of Epstein and the Orange Menace wanting or starting demolishing IRS. He's trying to demolish the IRS? Huh. Let's ask that. Clear, spirit. Is the IRS going to be safe from Felon 45 demolishing it? Okay, it says yes. Okay. Lunar Muse, you love selenite? Yeah, me too. Okay, Genesis has a question. Clear, spirit. Will Felon 45 try to frame Mondani like he has with Comey? No. Okay, this is the question I have. Clear, spirit. Is that because he'll be removed before then? Is that why? Yeah, that's what I thought. He'll be removed before then. Thank you, Blueberry. Thank you, Cannabis Queen. Okay. Oh, Book Mama says Mercury is in retrograde, makes words hard. Well, that makes sense. Lunar Muse says Mercury's always in retrograde. Isn't it always in retrograde? Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys are just making comments right there. Okay, Jamie says, hi, Angie. Is Jack Smith going to present all of the evidence that he has against Felon 45? Clear, spirit. Is Jack Smith going to present all of the evidence he has against Felon 45? I guess, yes. Congress wants him to come there and so they can ask him questions. And he was like, yeah, I want to come. I want to show you all the stuff I have, especially in part 2. Clear, Spirit, will Jack Smith go in front of Congress to be questioned? Yes, and he can't wait to go. He says, yeah, I'll come, and I want to show you part 2, which I've never shown. What's in part 2? Okay. Okay, this is from Kelly McCall. Clear, Spirit, will California have universal health care? That is in flux right now. My pendulum is just shaking. Okay. Thank you, Cannabis Queen. She said, please subscribe and hit the bell, hit the thumbs up. Thank you, sweetie. Yes, we have 159 people in here. If you guys, everyone can hit that thumbs up, that'd be great. Thank you. Okay, let me see what else we got going on. Okay, Book Mama says, Clear, Spirit, will Hakeem be Speaker of the House? It's saying yes. He will end up being Speaker of the House. Perfect. Book Mama, what did you mean when you said, and can I vote no? Oh, you don't want him to be Speaker of the House? Is that what you're saying? Let me know. Okay, good question, Cecilia Anderson. Spirit, will Newsom be Vice President? Clear, Spirit, will Newsom ever be Vice President of the United States? Oh, Vice President. Okay. Clear, Spirit, will Newsom be Kamala's Vice President? No. Okay, so Clear, Spirit, will Walz always be Kamala's Vice President? Yes. Okay. Okay. Welcome in, Harris from Canada. Welcome in. Good to have you. Okay. Kevin Meadows says, I got half my SNAP benefits in North Carolina. Luna Muse said, I just checked my SNAP and I'm getting mine. Gotta love this. Awesome. Okay, Bless 54 has a question. Clear, Spirit, will Abbott help Texans with their SNAP? No. This is what I'm talking about these Republican states. These Republican senators and governors, they're horrible. They do not care about helping their people. Okay, Blueberry says, I got my SNAP Thursday night around 10 p.m. live in Jackson, Michigan. Awesome. Okay, Diva369 has a question. Spirit, was a harmful amount of toxic asbesto dust decimated into the surrounding atmosphere when the East Wing was demolished? Yes. That's crazy. I heard them talking about that there was a lot of asbestos. They're crazy. They're all around that asbestos. They're crazy. Okay, JMR has a question. Okay. Clear, Spirit, will job hiring be worse this year? Saying yes. Clear. Spirit. Will job hiring be worse in 2026? Okay, so it looks like we only have a couple more months, I guess, of hiring being kind of bad, but it's going to get better in 2026. It looks like. Okay. Okay, Kelly McCall says blue states grabbed the snap Friday before 45's appeal. That's the word I was looking for, an appeal. And worked all night to distribute. Oh, see, I don't know what these Republican senators, they're horrendous. Well, it makes sense because they want to get rid of SNAP. So they're not about grabbing it up and distributing it to their people. They're disgusting. Yes, Cheryl Tucker says, hi, Angie. Did you see that Pennsylvania is doing a recount in 3 counties due to irregularities? Yes, and I did a reading on it today. I sure did, and I did a reading on it. And I think it all started with Alliance Truth Elections. I think that's them. I think they're the ones who got all that started because they were able to bring them the evidence, from what I understand. So. Okay, let me keep going here. All right, 1 second. Okay, here we go. You're welcome, Laquita. You're welcome. Okay, here's a question from Lauren Paul. Clear. Spirit, are Kyle Richards and Morgan Wade currently in a romantic relationship? It's saying yes. Did she get a divorce from her husband? I remember they were having problems. Someone let me know at the bottom. For those who don't know, she's one of the housewives Beverly Hills. Yeah. Okay, good question, Lunar Muse. Clear. Spirit, will SNAP be okay once Felon 45 is out of office? Will SNAP be okay then? Yes. Okay. Okay. Carol says, is Schumer a mole for the GOP? Clear. Spirit, is Schumer a mole for the GOP? No, I don't think he's a mole, but I think he is, he's old school. And I don't think how he does politics works anymore. It's kind of, it's old school. It's not for today's world. So I think he's all Democrats, but he's old mind thinking, and it's not the way I think that he thinks about politics isn't going to work. Yes, Christina Miller says Congress also wants former Prince Andrew to come and testify on the Epstein files. Yeah, I doubt he's going to go do that. Let's ask. Clear. Spirit, will Prince Andrew come to the United States to be questioned about the Epstein files? Hell no. Yeah, he's not coming here. Yeah, it said no. Okay. Christina Mello said, I'm from a blue state. Just 1 second. Sorry, guys. Okay. Christina Mello says, I am from a blue state and we have Democrats that represent us. And we got ours on November 8th on my birthday. Oh my gosh. See, the blue states fought to get their people the snap, if they could do it. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, this question is from Kelly. Clear Spirit. Will these insurance companies buying hospitals and clinic systems be stopped from all the profit-making closures? All right, that is in flux. I never even heard of this before. Oh my God, that's horrible. Okay, Michelle Skane says, I do keep hearing that Felon 45 will be gone by the end of November. Okay, let's ask. Now, timing is so hard, but let's just take it with a grain of salt, but let's see what the energy of right now is. Clear Spirit. Will Felon 45 be removed by the end of November? Why in the hell is it shaking? It is just shaking. Clear Spirit. Has the timeline changed when the Orange Menace is to be removed? Has the timeline changed? Look, the timeline has changed. Okay. Okay, let's see. This is from Gail Edwards. Clear Spirit. Will Jasmine Crockett run for senator? Okay, here it's saying yes. Okay, it's saying yes. Okay, Christina Mello says, also on YouTube they show an ad wanting for people to join ICE. Just any old person. This is how Felon 45 runs things. Just any old person. Anybody want to be an ICE agent? Calling all ICE agents. I mean, what the hell? And I've heard also that they don't even do all the checks. Well, are we shocked? He doesn't even do it. He doesn't even check out his own cabinet. He doesn't do any checks on them. He just says, okay. One, he likes to know, are they shorter than me? That's his first requirement. Second requirement is, are you going to be loyal to only me? Jeez. What a mess. Yes, Bless 54 says Dean Cain, an ex-actor, applied for ICE. Yeah, he used to be in the Superman TV show. What a loser. Okay, Diva369 says, will anyone be charged in violation of asbestos removal laws? Clear Spirit. Will anyone be charged in violation of asbestos removal laws? Yes. I have another question about that. Clear Spirit. Are there people who are being affected right now with asbestos? Yes. Clear Spirit. Are there going to be people who get cancer from this? Yes. Clear Spirit. Did Felon 45 get the right permits to do the demolition of the West Wing? No. He didn't get no special permits. He just started demolishing. Which sounds like him. Okay, you guys, I got down to the end of the questions. I can't believe I already got down to the end of the questions. Let's ask our, we're going to do the giveaway here in just about 5 minutes. Let me just ask my few questions that I always like to ask. Blessed54 says, did someone deliver an envelope with white substance to Fort Andrew? Clear Spirit, did someone deliver an envelope with a white substance to Fort Andrew? All right, that's just shaking. Okay, doesn't know. Let me ask my few questions here. Clear Spirit. Clear Spirit. Oh, what is that? Yes. Yeah, Pam said that, and Trump never paid the contractor who tore it all down. I heard that. Yeah, I heard that too. Clear Spirit. Will Felon 45 be removed from office and his clown show in 2025? Yes, clear. Spirit. Will there be an interim team? Kamala, Biden, Obama, and Walz. Yes, and look how big it swings. Clear. Spirit. Will the interim team enter here in 2025? Yes, clear. Spirit. Will there be a new election in 2026? Yes, clear. Spirit. Will Kamala be inaugurated President of the United States and Walz Vice President of the United States in 2026? Yes. And I still get all the same things that I've always gotten. Thank God those have always been consistent. And Jay Workshop, bye. Okay, Kimberly. Okay, we got 2 more questions and then we'll do the giveaway. Kimberly says, the Trump store in Panama City, Florida, someone sent a white substance to the store and the person ended in the hospital. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Cannabis Queen. You tell him. Yeah, you guys, I'm not doing personal readings right now. That is, oh, thank you. Thank you, Fatima. Is that how you say your name? Forgive me if I didn't say your name correctly. Yeah, right now I'm not doing personal readings, but it's in the future, okay? It's in the near future. What kind of readings did I want to do? They're going to be like life purpose readings, like what you really need to be doing. Like, what is your life purpose? Okay, why were you sent here? What did you agree to? What should you be doing? To get us all to, I'm gonna do readings to help people just get their life on the right track. So that's what I was told by my guides, the type of readings that I need to do, and maybe past life readings too. Okay, this is the last question here. Clear Spirit. Did RFK Jr. run out of the Oval Office because he was involved in the executive fainting? No. Yeah, life contracts. Exactly. Lunar Muse said life contracts. Yes, life contracts is what I want to do a thing on. And really, what is that? It's your life purpose. Like, what are you supposed to be doing while you're here? Blueberry, you want to know your soul purpose? Okay, cool. Christina Mello says November 14th, the Florida governor is coming to Connecticut. Why? I'm not sure. I can read. Well, I was gonna say I could read on it, but you know what? That's something we could probably just look up in the paper. So Okay, you guys, that is it for this. Let's do the giveaway. Let me give you the rules for the giveaway. And we got to the end today. I got to the end of the questions. Yay! The last couple of Sundays, I wasn't able to get through them all. Probably because I talked too much. Okay, we're gonna do the giveaway. What you're gonna do is when I put "go" in the description in the chat box, you're gonna write "KAMALA" in there. One time only. If any, you can join if you live in another country. I'll put $12 in your PayPal account or however else that works. That's the most I've ever paid in shipping. And whoever the winner is, I need your real name, your YouTube name, and your address. And you need to email me. And the email is in the description box. And it's HerballyHipTarot@yahoo.com. Okay? Let me show you what you can win. So you get a choice, okay, of these. Just a second. Okay. So these are journals with my artwork. So the first one is this. And this is my own personal journal. Okay. See all the stuff in there? So you'll have one made up for you, though. These are called Maps of Peace. And they're made with a lot of my jelly prints, but intermixed is different languages. Like that's Nigerian symbols. There might be Spanish, Italians in here. So different languages. Some type of Asian writing right here. More Asian right here. So I just believe when you get to know other cultures, you have more peace. Okay? When you get to know other races, other cultures, you have more peace. So this is called Maps of Peace. Okay, you can just call this peace. So this is the first choice. Now the rest of these I'm going to show you are prints. And the prints will be turned into journals. Okay, so that's choice number one, which is called peace. Make sure you write down which one you like when you see the one you like. And if you don't like any of them and you win, take it anyway because you can give it as a gift. This right here is Native Warrior. Okay. So you can say Native Warrior on this one. And it'll be made, I know it's just a print. It'll be made into a journal. We have the Empress. And it'll be made into a journal like the other one. And we'll do this one. The mess that is the US. You guys know I say this all the time in all my videos. Okay, so write down which one you want so in case you're the winner. Okay, so those are the 4 today you get to choose from. So let me write "go" in the description. All right, I just put "go" in there. Go ahead and go and start writing "KAMALA." I need to blow my nose. Excuse me with my nose. Okay. So as you guys can see, there are still a lot of people who have not gotten those SNAP benefits yet. So if people could, if you donated already, maybe if you could do another round of donations, you know, anything helps. $1, $2. I mean, if everybody in this chat right now gave $1, we would really help out a lot of people. So whatever you can do, $1, $2, $3, $5, $20, whatever you can do, okay? That would really help out some of our family members here. And they're in the description of this video, the names. In fact, I put the GoFundMe's right at the top. So you don't even have to go through my description to find them. They're right up at the top. All right, let me see if you guys have slowed down. Okay, it looks like the chat has slowed down. So let me do a countdown, and then you have 10 seconds to get your name in, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Okay, I'm going to push stop. All right, I pushed stop. All right, so now let me just go through where I'm started at. Okay, I got Jane. Congratulations, Jane. Woohoo! Woohoo! So Jane, let me know which journal do you want? Let me write Jane's name down. I think it's just Jane. Yep, Jane. So is Jane still here? And everybody stay here just in case. Sometimes people leave early or whatever. But she just wrote it down, so she should still be here. But always wait, you guys. Don't leave right away because I may have to pick another name. You never know. So, Jane, are you still here? Let me just see him. Okay, so the mess we call the U.S. And you're welcome, sweetie. Okay, so this one's yours, Jane. So, Jane, what I need your real name, your YouTube name, and your address. And I need you to email all that to me. And my email is HerballyHipTarot@yahoo.com. It's in the description of this video, okay? So, and I'm going to put your name in here. So, Jane, I put your name in here, so you're all set, okay? All right, you guys, thank you guys so much for showing up for me. Thank you so much for showing up for each other. Remember, if you guys can, donate to the GoFundMes that are in the description. And thank you so much to my moderators. I could not do this without you. Love all of you guys. Love, peace, and happiness. And I will talk to you guys all tomorrow, okay? Bye, guys.